George Washington, a journey from humble beginnings to becoming the founding father. George Washington, a name etched in the annals of American history, wasn't born great. His journey began in the humble setting of Westmoreland County, Virginia, where he was born on February 22, 1732, to Augustine and Mary Ball Washington. His childhood wasn't one of luxury. Despite belonging to the so-called name gentry of Virginia, the Washington family was economically modest. Their living was primarily dependent on tobacco farming, a common occupation among Virginia settlers. Young George was deprived of a formal education. When his father died, George was only 11. This unfortunate turn of events forced him to self-educate, developing a passion for learning that would guide him throughout his life. Washington's formative years were spent learning land surveying, a profession that was both respectable and profitable. His experiences as a surveyor acquainted him with frontier life, making him resilient and resourceful. At the tender age of 20, Washington inherited Mount Vernon after the death of his elder half-brother Lawrence. This vast plantation became Washington's responsibility, and eventually his beloved abode. Washington's first brush with military service came during the French and Indian War. His bravery and leadership during the conflict earned him respect and recognition, laying the groundwork for his future role as a military leader. In his personal life, Washington married Martha Dandridge Custis, a wealthy widow with 2 children. His marriage to Martha not only provided a comforting domestic life, but also significantly increased his wealth, influence, and status in Virginia society. Back in the military realm, Washington was chosen as the commander-in-chief of the Continental Army during the American Revolution. His strategic leadership, although sometimes questioned, was instrumental in America's victory and independence from British rule. Washington's leadership extended beyond the battlefield. He was a key figure at the Constitutional Convention, presiding over the creation of the U.S. Constitution. His role in framing this historic document affirmed his belief in a strong national government. In 1789, Washington was unanimously elected as the first president of the United States. His presidency set many precedents, establishing the framework of the executive branch and shaping the nation's political culture. Washington's presidency was marked by his neutrality in foreign affairs. Despite pressures, he maintained a non-partisan stance, believing that America should be free from foreign entanglements. This policy has since been a guiding principle for American diplomacy. Not just a leader, Washington was a farmer at heart. With a keen interest in agriculture, he experimented with crop rotation and livestock breeding, transforming Mount Vernon into a model farm. Washington's farewell address is remembered as a piece of profound wisdom. He warned against the dangers of partisan divide and foreign influence, setting a tone of sage guidance for future leaders of the nation. In retirement, Washington returned to his beloved Mount Vernon. He spent his final years managing his plantation and enjoying the company of his family. This humble end was fitting for a man who had always valued simplicity. George Washington passed away on December 14, 1799, leaving behind a legacy that continues to shape America. He was, and remains, a symbol of leadership, wisdom, and selflessness. Remembering Washington, it's crucial to note that greatness isn't just about winning wars or leading nations. It's about resilience, integrity, vision, and the will to forge one's own path. And in that sense, George Washington was truly great. History remembers George Washington as the founding father and first president of the United States. But it's important to remember him as the farm boy from Virginia who self-educated, persevered, and eventually shaped a nation. His life is a testament to the power of resilience and dedication. From a surveyor and farmer to a military general and a president, Washington's journey is a compelling narrative of personal growth and national development. George Washington, the first president, the military hero, the farmer, the visionary. His story is the story of America. From his humble beginnings to his monumental achievements, his life serves as an inspiring chronicle of the American spirit. His legacy lives on, not just in monuments or currency, but in the spirit of the nation he helped to found. His ideals of liberty, justice, and unity continue to resonate with every American. George Washington's journey is more than a history lesson. It's a lesson in determination, leadership, and the power of belief. It's a lesson every generation needs to learn and remember. So let's pay homage to George Washington, not just as the founding father, but as a beacon of resilience and vision. As a reminder that great things can come from humble beginnings, as a testament to the power of commitment and dedication. In the end, George Washington's life is a testament to his belief that ordinary individuals, through hard work and perseverance, can achieve extraordinary things. His story, from humble beginnings to becoming the founding father, is a timeless tale of aspiration and determination that continues to inspire us. So, as we remember George Washington, let us not only celebrate his achievements, let's remember the journey that led him there. Let's remember the boy who became a man, the man who became a leader, and the leader who became a legend. George Washington's life was a journey marked by trials, failures, victories, and triumphs. But through it all, he remained steadfast and committed to his vision. His life remains an enduring testament to the unyielding power of determination. In the words of Washington himself, perseverance and spirit have done wonders in all ages. His life and legacy are a testament to these words, a beacon of hope and inspiration for people everywhere. Today, as we remember George Washington, we remember a man of humble beginnings who rose to greatness through perseverance, dedication, and a steadfast belief in his cause. A man who, in the face of adversity, stood firm and unyielding, shaping the course of a nation. George Washington's legacy lies not just in the position he held, but in the principles he upheld. As we remember him today, let's strive to embody these principles in our daily lives, because that's the true testament to his legacy. As we conclude this journey through George Washington's life, remember the lessons he taught us. Remember that greatness doesn't come easy. It takes perseverance, courage, and a strong belief in oneself. George Washington's story is not just a chapter in American history. It's an inspiration for all of us. His journey tells us that no dream is too big, no goal too high if you have the courage to pursue it. So, let's honor George Washington, not just as the founding father, but as an inspiration. Let his story remind us of what we can achieve with determination, courage, and a little bit of faith. In the end, George Washington's life remains a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of perseverance, and a reminder of the extraordinary feats that ordinary individuals can achieve. His story continues to inspire, reminding us all that greatness can indeed come from humble beginnings. And with that, we come to the end of our journey through George Washington's life. But as we conclude, let his story continue to inspire us, reminding us that greatness isn't born, it's made. George Washington reminds us all that achievement is not about where you start, but where you end. His life, his legacy, serves as a blueprint for the limitless potential within us all. Let's remember George Washington, not just as a towering figure in history, but as a man who, through perseverance and a steadfast belief in his cause, achieved greatness. And let's strive to uphold the very principles he championed, for that is the true tribute to his legacy. George Washington, a visionary, a leader, and most importantly, a human, is a testament to what one can achieve with determination and resilience. His journey, from humble beginnings to becoming the founding father, continues to inspire us all. As we wrap up our exploration of George Washington's impactful journey, stay tuned for our next video, diving into the life and times of John Adams, the second President of the United States. We'll uncover his role in the early years of the Republic, his challenges and contributions that shaped the nation's trajectory. Don't miss out on this fascinating continuation of the presidential saga. Subscribe now, hit the notification bell, and be part of our ongoing historical voyage. Until then, keep exploring the pages of history with charting the course of us presidents.